Museums don't just show objects, they tell stories. And most of the time, visitors don't even realize that they are being guided through a story. They just feel it. In this video, I want to talk about storytelling in exhibition design, what it is, how it works, and how museums use narrative strategies to shape visitor experience. This video is especially useful if you are studying museum studies, exhibition design, or curatorial practices, but also if you ever wondered why some exhibitions feel engaging and others feel confusing or boring. Let's start with the basics. When we talk about narrative in exhibition design, we're not talking about stories in the literary sense. In other words, narrative is the invisible framework of an exhibition. Every exhibition has a narrative, even exhibitions that claim to be neutral or non-linear. The difference is whether that narrative is intentional or not. One of the first curatorial decisions is the type of narrative structure. The most common one is chronological storytelling. This is based on time, earliest to latest, past to present, development over years or centuries. It's very common in art history exhibitions, archaeological displays. The advantage of chronological narrative is clarity. Visitors usually understand where they are in the story, but the risk is that they can feel predictable or even boring if there is no variation or emotional engagement. The second major approach is the thematic storytelling. Instead of time, the exhibition is organized around ideas, concepts, emotions, social or cultural questions. For example, identity, memory, power, nature, the body. Thematic narratives are powerful because they encourage visitors to make connections. However, they also require strong design guidance. Without clear spatial cues, visitors can feel lost. So the choice between chronological and thematic storytelling is not just academic, it directly affects visitor experience. This is one of the most important questions in exhibition storytelling. Objects do not speak on their own. They carry meaning, history, and material value, but interpretation is always needed. At the same time, too much text can overwhelm visitors. Good storytelling in exhibitions usually works with layers. Think of it like this. First layer, the object itself, visual impact, material presence. Second layer, short, accessible texts that provide context. Third layer, optional deeper information for visitors who want more. This way, visitors can choose how deeply they want to engage. Good exhibitions respect different attention spans and learning styles. Storytelling in exhibitions is not only about texts. Design plays a crucial role. Things like spatial layout, lighting, color, sound, pacing, all of these guide the visitor emotionally. For example, narrow spaces slow visitors down. Open spaces invite exploration. Dark lighting creates intimacy, bright lighting creates clarity and distance. Design decisions shape how the story feels, not just how it's understood. One of the biggest shifts in contemporary museology is this idea. Visitors are not passive receivers of information, they are participants. Exhibitions increasingly ask questions instead of giving answers, invite reflection, allow multiple interpretations. This can be done through interactive elements, open-ended texts, alternative routes through the exhibition. When visitors feel that they are part of the narrative, the exhibition becomes an experience rather than a display. In theory, storytelling is about narrative structures. In practice, it's about decision-making. Every choice matters. Which object goes first? Where does the visitor pause? When is the emotional peak? How does the exhibition end? A well-designed exhibition has a beginning, a middle, and an ending, just like any good story. And visitors may not remember every object, but they will remember how the exhibition made them feel. Storytelling is what transforms exhibition into meaningful experiences, and exhibition design is the tool that makes stories readable in space. Understanding narrative strategies is essential for creators, designers, museum professionals, and ultimately for anyone who wants to create exhibitions that really connect with people. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!